Yo, what's good YouTube, man? It's your boy Sam. Welcome back to another video on the channel. Now today's video is a little bit different. Usually when I make build videos on this channel, I don't always like to incorporate a lot of them because I like to make separate videos, because I know certain people are set for different things. But today's video, I'm going to show you guys the best build for every position in realistic hoops life, starting from point guard all the way to center. So we got point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, and center. And this might be, I won't make it too long. I'll just get straight to the point. There also was a crazy update that just came out. I'm saying they add all the badges, the takeovers, and all that stuff. They also reworked some of the dribble moves and all that stuff. So I'm also gonna be making a dribble tutorial once again pretty soon. I'm hoping they drop a my court or some form of practice so I can actually make a video on how to show you guys how to dribble with the update without having to actually be in a game. So yeah, if that comes out, I'm saying that'll probably be something you'll see on the channel. But as of right now, I'm going to say to you guys, yeah, I'm going to show you guys every build. Let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so for the point guard, and by the way, I'm just gonna put this out of the way now. There are probably better builds. This is the build that I found and that I find is the best for every position. So first things first, we're gonna start out with the point guard. All right. Now this is actually a build that I tested out when I first started playing this game after the update. So primary skill you want to put on shooting, and the secondary skill you want to put on shot creating. Okay. This gives you a 99 moving shot with a 91 three-pointer, a 95 mid-range, and an 81 ball handle, which is all the stuff we really focus on. All the stuff is good as well. Decent speed, decent stamina, all that. But this is really one of those builds I really mess with, right? For the height, you want to go with 6'3", which is just one up from the default. It gives you plus to your blocking and your sheer defense. It just puts your stamina down a little bit, but it's whatever, because once you go with this the actual weight and all that, it'll change. So now we go to the weight. You'll see here you want to drop the weight all the way down to 185 like so. You could go 180, but 185 so I think seems to be the best spot, you know what I'm saying, because you also have some decent strength. But yeah, all right. And then for the takeover, you get to pick between magician, sharpshooting, and playmaking. This is a personal preference. Me personally, I'm picking magician every time, bro. It never fails. And now takeovers are actually a thing in this game. This is literally the most broken. Like I'm making a separate video on that pretty soon. You're gonna see soon the power of fading already before tables are even in the game is already crazy. But with magician takeover, yeah, bro, it's bound to get patched soon. You know what I'm saying? That's first down the video. Let's go ahead and get into shooting guard position. But why don't you go ahead and show you guys the build first? The build name. It's called a shot creating sharpshooter or shot creating shooter. And yeah, I mean, it's pretty nice. You get 99 speed and 98 stamina, 89 three-pointer, 99 moving, 87 ball handle, and a 94 mid-range. Everything else is pretty decent. You know what I'm saying? Your perimeter and defense and all that. It's not terrible. And yeah, so that is the first build. Now we're going to go into shooting guard. Let's get right into it. All right, so for shooting guard, there are numerous builds that you can make. They're pretty good, but I'm just trying to pick the best one out of all of them. So first things first, like again, this is pretty much similar to the point guard. You want to go with primary skill as shooter and secondary skill as shot creator. These two skills are just by far like the best. Like there's no beating it. The only thing is when you go shooting guard, you are not able to do that glitchy step back depending on what you guys upgrade. If you guys make it taller, you're not going to have that glitchy step back that everybody likes to spam. And I learned that the hard way because that was my first ever build. But yeah, man. So look, for the height, you want to go with 6'4". You want to be a little bit taller as a shooting guard. Don't say not too tall, because a lot as you get higher, all this stuff goes down, which is the main stuff you want to worry about. 6'4". And then for the weight, you're going to go 190. So we're going to go all the way here to 190. Boom. We're gonna actually put a takeover on anyone once again. Magician is just personally my favorite one, so that's what I always go with. And boom. For a shot creating here as well, it's the same name. You get 99, you know what I'm saying? All the stats are damn near the same thing. You get an A1 ball handle, and you're 6'4", so your defense does go up a little bit. So have a nice speed, strength's not terrible. And I mean, all these builds are just great for ISO in general. But look, on to the most, I would say obviously the glitchiest build in the game. The small forward. So let's go ahead and get to small forward. All right, y'all, now that we are on the small forward, this is where it gets interesting. Okay, so let me go ahead and go to small forward real quick. This is where, I mean, you probably, if you play this game long enough by now, you probably know that small forward is like the sweet spot, like it's the meta, and everybody has a small forward. So look, this may seem like a very repetitive video, but I'm telling you guys right now, for the small forward build that I found the best, it's going to be primary skill shooting and shot creating once again. Now you can go twice double shot creating, but the thing about that is once you do that, everything else is kind of you know what I'm saying? So you want to go with primary skill shooting and secondary skill shot creating. Now not every single build in this video is going to have these two, so if you guys are like, come on bro, something different, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But look, this is by far the most broken build in the game. All right. For the height, we're gonna go very low. We're not gonna want to be 6'6", but we're gonna go ahead and go all the way down to 6'4", which is the lowest you can be as a small forward. And then the weight, which you know what I'm saying, when I first made this build, I was like, whoa, that's kind of low. But after, you know what I'm saying, really playing with it, you know what I'm saying, get up to I think I got like a 50 game streak or something like that. After that, bro, I was like, okay, this build's tough. But look, so the weight you want to drop all the way down to 200. Boom. Now, here's the thing though. When I first looked at this, I'm looking at this. These two here are completely gone. You got no strength, bro. But everything else is just so much better, and it makes up for it. But look, for the takeovers, bro, 3 again. You know what I'm saying? You get the same 3. I go with Magician personally. It's just, it never fails, bro. And boom, we score shot range here once again. You can see you are a small forward, 6'4", and look at the stats you get, bro. You have a 95 ball handle. No other build was getting that. Plus, both your speed and stamina are 99. Your perimeter defense is 74. It's going to be higher just because of the fact that you're at small forward position. Your strength goes up by 1. You have a decent steal. And I mean, it doesn't fail. You have a 71 driving dunk. And we didn't even put any finishing on this build. So it's really OP. And look at all the badges you get, by the way. Now that badges are a real thing, you do want to worry about your badges. So one thing I will be doing in the next, you probably see like next week or something, I'm going to go through all the badges and stuff like that and really figure out, okay, what badges are what's needed, what's really good. And then I will make my official build once again, but I'm going to base it off what badges are needed and what build gets the most badges. But look, now that we're on to that, and I'm saying we're going into the power forward position, then center, but let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so for the power forward position, this is where it kind of gets different, okay? Because as you get taller, you know what I'm saying, after you pass small forward, everything else is not really going to be much of an ISO build. You're really focused on other things that are really OP. And with power forward, you're going to see a lot of people like to make stretches and post scores. But what I personally do, you know what I'm saying, what I personally think as far as with power forward, bro, is you're going to want to make a stretch, bro. So without a doubt, primary skill, you're going to go straight to shooting. And then a secondary skill, you can put on shot creating, but we're just going to keep it with shooting as well. When you're this tall, bro, this is what everybody goes with. This is really like by far the most broken build in the game. You want to make your height 6'11", so we're gonna go 6'11". Boom. Weight, you're gonna drop all the way down because you're very tall, so that doesn't matter. You want to be fast enough though, you know what I'm saying? So I think the lowest weight is what, 225. Okay, you want to go 235 right here. Boom. Takeovers, you get to pick between sharp, glass, and rim. If you guys saw, we basically just made a pure shooter, and we get, just because we're a power forward position, we get to have the glass cleaning or rim protecting as an option. You can pick really whatever you guys want. For this, I'll definitely pick rim protector because you don't really need sharp take because you already have a very high 3-pointer, and glass, you know what I'm saying, it's kind of whatever who really is rebound and take over. So rim protector is definitely the option here, and it's called a pure stretch. This is like the most broken build in the game. You can see your stats, your strength goes up, your speed not the best, your stamina also not the best. But bro, when I tell you, bro, you can literally shoot over anybody. You'll tell, like, this is one of those builds that like it's just irritating to play against. If you guys don't remember back in Hoops Life, bro, I mean, it's still a problem. In Hoops Life, not realistic, but Hoops Life, if you were smaller, you know what I'm saying, you had a big build, you could shoot people like nothing. They would just automatically make the shot. You had to be tall to guard it because it just, I don't know, it's so OP. So height really didn't matter. And in this game, it's the same way, bro. These tall builds just get open shots like nothing, bro. You can shoot right in front of people and it's barely any contest. But look, on to center build. All right, for the center position, this build, I mean, you've probably seen it so many times. Most of the high levels or high reps in this game actually have this build, and it's probably the fastest way to hit legend because, like, how can you possibly stop this? But yeah, I was going into it. So look, for the actual skills, you want to go first things first. The primary skill, you want to keep it on stretch, okay? Secondary skill, you want to put on post scoring. You're gonna, I mean, you've probably seen this build so many times. It's called a post scoring stretch. It is so broken. Like, I don't understand why in every basketball game big men are just so broken. But look, you want to keep the height at 7 foot. You're not going to touch anything because you want to have all this stuff, right? So you want to keep it at 7 feet. The weight, you're going to drop lower because your strength is not going to matter the most because you're a post scorer, bro. You're already big, you're chilling. So you want to drop the weight all the way down to 235 once again, or sorry, not 235, 245. So you want to go all the way down, boom, 245. All right, now for the takeover, you have to pick between sharp shooting, post scorer, or glass cleaning. Your 3-pointer is not bad, you know what I'm saying? It's already pretty high because you have stretch as your main, so you don't really need this. But I mean, you can really pick whatever you want. This is also going to be personal preference. For me, I always go post scoring, bro, because it's literally so broken. And it's called a post scoring stretch. You can see your stats, bro. You get a 70 close shot, which is pretty good, a 97 mid range, a 93 3 ball as a 7-foot person, a 63 movement shot, which is not the best, but you guys, that does not matter when you're post fading. it's so broken. It's gonna be based off your mid-range anyway. And I mean, all your stats are decent. Your speed is 67. You're actually faster in the power forward position. And I mean, it's pretty good, bro. As far as for one's court, bro, as long as you have ball, bro, you're just not gonna lose, bro. I promise you, there's no way they're gonna stop you. But look, that's all of the builds I can come up with. And was saying, if there are any better videos, or not better videos, better builds, let me know below in the comment section. And yeah, man, hope you guys enjoyed. More videos coming soon. Love y'all boys. Stay blessed. My man. Peace.